Well, hey guys, and Happy New Year! I am spending my New Year's in Georgia, beautiful Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. It's great, amazing. I may be away from my family, but my family is going to enjoy their New Year's Eve without me, and I'm going to enjoy my New Year's Eve with Elise and her family. So it's kind of like a win-win situation. But with that being said, guess what? It's going to be January tomorrow. And that means the doll show is in 7 months. That's right, 7 months. How insane is that? It is totally insane. It is in 7 months. Wow. Time flies. I swear it was like yesterday. I was just at the So guys, with this being my first time flying with a reborn doll, I thought I would talk to you all about it and let you know it is super easy peasy. Well, that being said, I did put my doll in my check-on luggage. I wrapped her in a fluffy, cozy blanket. I locked my suitcase to make sure nobody could get in it. And she flew from Fresno to Salt Lake City, from Salt Lake City to Atlanta, Georgia, and she didn't even make a peep. Not a cry, not a scream. No one violated her. No one got into my bag. She traveled safe and sound, and when I checked on her, she was still sleeping. So, I recommend if you're worried about any type of flying issues, put your baby in your luggage that you check on. I do know that when you take them in your carry-on, from many of my friends' experiences, they will take the dolls out more than likely. They will swab them down to make sure there is no substances on them that could be harmful to the airport, the airplane, anybody in the facility, which I think is a great idea. I mean, you know, after 9/11, we definitely don't want to take any risks. So TSA is only doing their jobs. But if you don't want to be embarrassed by the doll being taken out, and if you don't want anybody else to handle your doll, please just wrap them in a nice blanket, tuck them in with your clothes. They will travel safe. So yes, if you're flying, please and do bring one of your collection babies. I recommend bringing one, especially if you're going to plan on buying another one, because it does get a little more difficult to travel when having more than one baby. And then, you know, you have to figure out where it goes. And in all reality, once you're at the show, you find yourself only changing one baby, because I believe the first doll show I went to, I took several of my dolls, and I found myself only dealing with one of them because there's just not time to be changing 3, 4, 5 baby dolls. You're like, I want to get my doll in an outfit. I want the cutest possible outfit it could wear. So you only have to plan for one doll, and this is the time to show off your baby. So those special outfits, you better start looking for them to save for the doll show, because that's what everybody does. We want to take our babies, dress them in the cutest things, and share them with the sculptors that we love, with the artists that we love, with the other people in the community that we love. So now is a good time to start shopping for that special outfit for the days of the doll show. The actual show dates are July 12th and 13th. It is in Layton, Utah. The tickets, if you purchase them at the door, they are $25 each day. Don't purchase them at the door. Do not purchase them at the door. Go online, buy them now. Yes, I mean now, or tomorrow, or very soon. And the purchase cost for the tickets is $15 a day. So versus paying $30 to attend the doll show online, if you pay in at the doll show, you're going to pay $50 to attend the doll show both days. And yes, you want to go both days. Let me tell you why you want to go both days, okay? Because day one, super freaking busy. Everybody's going crazy. My booth is going nuts. And you just don't get that much one-on-one time you would like to have with people that you really admire, or, you know, you just want to chat with, because everybody is, oh my God, I got to get here, I got to get there. And oh my gosh, there's so many people. So come day 2 of the doll show, things start to really mellow out, because everybody that's got what they want on the first day, they come back in the second day, they casually look around, and they find things that they may have missed and buy. And then a lot of the ladies are like, they take day 2 and they're doing things in the lobby, hanging out and chatting. So really, I have found that on day 2, that's when I get to spend the most one-on-one time with my fans, is on day 2, because I am not being bombarded or overwhelmed or anything by everybody that's there. I find that to be my more relaxing day. It's just really chill, you know, and then I'm actually able to get around and shop. So it's kind of nice. Like it's just, don't get one day. You want to get both days, because no matter what, you're going to find yourself back in that showroom just looking at whatever, you know. And on day 2, I feel a lot of people find those dolls they really want, because there's so many people in on day 1 that you get that overwhelming, anxious feeling. You don't know what doll you want to buy. You have a certain amount of money and you're like, man, I want to make sure I get that right baby. So when it comes day 2, I've seen that buyers are able to really just walk around without that stress, and they tend to find that doll that they've been searching for on day 2. So with that being said, I have also been asked a lot of the time, how much money should I bring? Well, everybody has different incomes. You know, we have lower class, middle class, higher class, people who just have boo-hoo amounts of money, don't have to worry about anything, and people who just, only have a little. Well, what I think is a good price, knowing when, typically when it comes to the doll show, I don't have any money because it's all gone into the doll show. So if I want to buy a doll, I have to make sales at the doll show in order to get the funds, right? So the first doll show I went to for spending money, I believe I had saved like $500, and that was really hard because I just suck at saving money, and I blame it on Target and Carter's and other artists that make dolls I like. So I think if you can bring $200 to $500, I think is a nice cushion, because there are artists who sell dolls for $200, $300, $500. I will be having budget babies. I will be having budget ethnic babies, budget Caucasian babies. I'm going to be having my babies with the full work, Caucasian and ethnic, but my budget babies, they're only gonna be $200 at the show. What? So I am going for that. I want to be able to make sure everybody with any sort of income is able to purchase one of my dolls. Me as a seller, I really take into consideration how much money you guys spend to get there. I mean, people travel from all over the world to be at this show, and if you're coming from, let's say, South Africa, I know you have spent thousands and thousands of dollars just to get to the doll show. I am not going to turn around and charge you $1,000 for a doll. And let's say, I do know I could charge a lot more for my dolls, because I've had quite a few artists get upset with me because of my reasonable prices. But hey, you know what? The end of the day, I know the money is nice, but what makes me more happy as a person is you going home happy with a reborn that you wanted. So I say, for those of you who really have financial issues, like all of us, I mean, my God, I'm surprised I still live in a house in the year 2018 with all the problems I've had. $200 to $500 is good, because that gives you, some doll spending money. And then I would say for food money, probably like $100, because you could, the hotel's food is not that expensive. You could get rides to McDonald's, or if people are making runs to McDonald's, you could throw them $5 and be like, hey, can you grab me a burger and a fry? So it's not like you have to eat luxury at all. You could even bring your own snacks. I know a lot of people, like what I do at the doll show is I actually don't really buy a lot of food there. Well, when I do buy food, like when we hang out in the lobby. So if you're hanging out in the lobby with me, I tend to treat everybody to food. If I get chips, I get everybody chips. I'm not going to sit there and eat alone. It's just, I think it's rude. I just was raised, hey, if you can treat everybody, but don't put other people in a position where they could be hungry and you're eating in front of them. So if you're hanging out my table, guaranteed you're going to get fed, and everybody is more than welcome to hang out with me in the lobby. I spend all my extra time in the lobby after the doll shows, even though I'm dead tired. I really sacrifice not sleeping just for you all. So because I want to hang out with you guys, because you spent so much money to be there. I am not going to be sorry, can't hang out. No, I really value everything that you guys put in to get to that doll show, and I know it's hard. So, but traveling from home, you could always stick some if you have check on luggage. You could throw some water bottles in there. You could put some snacks in your luggage. You could even get like, SpaghettiOs, like bring some Top Ramen. Oh my gosh, Top Ramen cup of noodles, like dirt cheap. You get a cup of noodles for 36 cents. Put a few of those in your luggage. Go in your room, run the hot water through the coffee pot, and you've got lunch and dinner, and you only spent $1. So those are things that where you think outside of the box, like, I want to go to the doll show, but I just have enough money for the hotel and the travels. What am I going to do for food? Cup of noodles. Even also, if you guys join the Rose Doll Show Facebook page, you can put up a post there saying, hey, I want to go to the doll show. Is anybody looking for a roommate? Believe it or not, many people are looking for roommates because the room is expensive to do on your own, and they want to split the cost so they have more spending money. So there are ways to kind of throw things around and be able to have money. And if you don't have money to spend at the doll show, don't worry about that. Bountiful Baby does lots of raffles, so you have a possibility of winning. And just by going to the doll show, they give you like these tickets. You're guaranteed to go home with a small souvenir. So you take it to this wheel, you spin it, they give you a souvenir, and they're like good, and they say Bountiful Baby, so you know you were at the doll show. So if you have no money to spend, bring your butt to the doll show, because you will have a priceless experience just having conversation, just being there with your dolls, and just feeling part of a normal group. For those of you who may feel like, I don't feel normal at home with this because everybody judges me, there is no judging there. The hotel staff is amazing. If you go to the stores nearby with the dolls, they're amazing because guess what? In Utah, a lot of people take their dolls out that live there. So they see these dolls on a regular. So I just want you to know, anything is possible if you just do a little work. If you have any questions, concerns that I may have not touched base on, please feel free to comment down below. Jackie, Taylor, my moderator, who's definitely on here all the time, we will respond to your questions. And hey, that might be another video for us. So I hope that this video was helpful. I want to wish you all a happy new year. Please be safe. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching.